You are listening to Keep Me Close, Book 3 in the Conjuring Fascination series. Written by J.M. Paquette, narrated by Scott Burns. Published by Horsemen Publishing, Incorporated. Copyright J.M. Paquette and 2022. All rights reserved.
Dedication. For Vanessa, who insisted that demons need love too. Don't worry, there's a happy ending for everyone.
Prologue. Come to me, Theodore. The voice of his maker is deceptively soft and utterly undeniable. Theo freezes mid-sentence. All thoughts of the plan to find the greater demon or research the magical dagger vanished. His mouth hangs open as Jolina's will wraps around him. His body obeys immediately, turning abruptly to move toward the speaker, but not before Theo sees Oren's expression, his friend's normally expressive face blanking in defense as his eyes dart to the direction of the call. Though the command focuses on Theo, all three vampires can feel it. Against his will, Theo walks out of the kitchen, abandoning Oren, who stays seated on the counter. Harold takes a few steps behind him, but lingers inside as Theo reaches the sliding glass door to the rooftop terrace. He catches a glimpse of Harold's calculating expression in the reflection of the glass, and the shock is almost enough to make him stop moving. Why can I see his reflection? None of us should be able to... Theo cuts the thought off, never quite sure just how complete Jolina's hold over them is. Sometimes he is convinced she can literally read their thoughts, but other times it just seems like she's really good at reading their body language. She may be able to compel their bodies, force them to her will with her power as their maker, but she cannot change how they feel about it, and Theo is never very good at schooling his expressions, not like Oren and Harold. Then again, everyone always assumes Harold is simply the muscle of their group, a pretty face blessed with a strong body, but Theo and Oren both know better. Harold sees everything, and if one of them could regain the ability to be seen in reflections, it would be him. Theo's body doesn't miss a beat, stepping outside to face the woman he once worshipped as a goddess. He had been young and foolish then, always a sucker for a pretty face, but he's learned what Jolina is over the centuries, and he knows better than to be excited to see her. That doesn't stop the breath from catching in his chest at the sight of his mistress, her long dark hair unbound and falling in perfect waves around her face and down her chest, her smooth skin and wide eyes always so pleased to see him that first moment after an absence. "My lady," he breathes, sinking to one knee before her as he knows she expects, moving before the compulsion can force him down. He knows she will appreciate the gesture, seeing it as evidence of his loyalty to her. It may have been 200 years since he last saw her, but Theo will never forget what she likes. Of course she would show up now, he thinks ruefully, when we're in the shit. The image of Sylvia flashes in his mind, and he wonders how much Jolina knows about his human lover. How long has she been watching us? He doesn't think it's a coincidence that his old mistress would arrive as they struggled to contain a powerful artifact. It's been almost 2 months since Charlie Wagner left the dagger in a pool of his blood, and they are still no closer to figuring out what to do with it. Naturally, Jolina would want it. I would enjoy watching her face as she tried to pick it up, Theo muses, keeping his face down so that she can't see his expression. How long has it been since something could hurt her? Theodore, she croons, and her voice raises goosebumps on Theo's skin. He hates his body's response to her presence, to the sound of her voice.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?